Welcome to today's class. We are going to start laying down on our backs with our feet hip-width apart, knees bent up towards the ceiling. Let's take a few deep breaths here, breathing in through our nose, exhaling through the mouth. Then try another round. As you exhale, I want you to feel how the abdominal wall draws down away from your fingers and your palms. As you exhale and as you push the air out, the abdominal wall contracts. And the way that it contracts is it contracts in this kind of corseting fashion that sort of helps to support the curves of our spine. Okay? Now with those feet hip-width apart, I want you to then bring your mind's eye to the feet, and I want you to feel the feet into the ground, big toe across the little toe, and then down to your heel. Because what you're going to do next is sort of imprint the feet down and tip the pelvis and curl up. You're taking out the curve of your low back and you're pressing the low back into the floor. And then release that, drop that tail down. We're going to do that again. You're going to curl forward, stand strong through your feet. Push the feet into the ground, tip that pubic bone up, and then rock it down. We're just going to repeat. That's the word I'm looking for. We're going to repeat the curling the pelvis up and the rolling it down a few more times. Just noticing how the spine changes. You're breathing the same as before. You're inhaling, you're exhaling, preferably right now through your mouth. And then we're going to add on, and we're going to continue to tip the pelvis up, peeling the spine off the floor, standing strong down into your feet, pressing your palms into the floor, opening the shoulders without popping the chest forward. And then soften at the throat, soften at the sternum, and roll down, sequencing as much as you can through your spine till your tailbone touches, and then your back down to a neutral. You might feel a little lift in your low back. That's totally okay. We're going to tip that pubic bone, feel the low back press into the floor, stamp strong down through your feet, rise up. This time you're going to stay here. Activate the arms down into the floor. Push your palms, your elbows, your shoulders down, but don't actually lift your hips or your spine any higher. You should feel like a slant board here from the knees to the hips to the shoulders, right? One long piece. It's not so much a bridge as it is a flat incline. And then soften, rolling down. We're going to go back up again, and I'm going to add on, tipping the pelvis, curling up, stamp down through your feet, pause here, activate your arms. We're going to lift the right heel, lower it down, lift the left. We're going to alternate this about 10 times. So that's 2, 3, did I count that right? I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not good when, after 3 or 4, I'm not sure how many we've done. And then roll down and lengthen the tailbone long towards your heels. Let's do that again. We're going up this time as you press down with the arms and feel the chest open. Take a deep breath here. Tip the pubic bone just a little bit more. Exhale. See if you can zip the abdomen and tip, not lift, but just tip the tail. Tipping that pubic bone forward, hollowing that belly down. So that should really fire you on here. Let's lift both heels and down, 2, and 3, 4. Keep going and keep tipping that pubic bone and think about zipping your imaginary zipper from the pubic bone to your sternum. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Stay high. We're going to lower butt, lift butt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep high on your heels. 6. 7. You see? I'm really not a good counter today. That's okay. You'll forgive me. And then hold it. Tip that pubic bone and lower the heels. Slowly. Beautiful. Soften the chest. Soften down. Roll through your spine. We're going up again. We're tipping that pelvis. We're lifting up. Hamstrings fired on like crazy. All right, so now don't move your feet, but I want you to drag your heels towards your buttocks. Hold 30 seconds. Keep your feet still. Just drag your heels. They're not going to move, but it's going to fire up your hamstrings and your buttocks like crazy. And then roll down. Hug the knees in. Breathe here. We're going to extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Hold on to the knee. Press the knee gently up towards the ceiling and pull down on the arm just a little bit so that you're kind of activating your upper body here. Abdominal wall draws down. We're going to kick that leg 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Every time that leg lifts up, the belly goes down. 4. Hold. 5. We're going to open the leg out to the side. You're going to try to do like a circle. It's like an oval. 1 more before we reverse it. It's tricky because the body wants to go out with the leg. You notice that? It's like the whole body wants to shift over and you're trying to anchor through your trunk. Let's do 1 more. Anchor through your trunk and just move the leg. And then we're going to switch it out. We take it up and down 5 times. I'm gently pushing my knee into my hand and I'm pulling down with my hand a little bit, not too much. And then take the leg up and we're going to open, circle it around. It doesn't have to be a big circle. Stabilize your trunk. I think that's the hardest part. Don't worry too much about how big that leg is. Go the other way. It doesn't have to be a big circle. It just has to be a stable movement. 1 more. All right, now remember those kicks we just did? Well, we're going to do that in our bridge. So feet go flat again. Tip that pelvis. Find your arms nice and strong. Take a deep breath here. You're going to bring your knee into your chest. Extend that leg up. 3 kicks. Go down, up. 1. And 2. Stand strong in your leg. Bend that knee. Put it down. Other side. Pick it up. Stand strong through the opposite leg that's on the ground. Extend that leg. 3 kicks. 1. And 2. Keep your hips high. And 3. Bend the knee. Put it down. You could roll down. You could take a rest. And then you could come back up again. Meet me here at the top. And repeat the whole thing. Or you're just hanging out with me, right? And we're staying up. We go here. We extend. We go down. 1. And 2. Big breaths here. And then bend that knee. Lift the hip. Put that foot down. Pick the other leg up. Extend the leg. 3 kicks. 1. And 2. As the leg goes down, stamp strong through your standing leg. Bend that knee. Lift the hip. Put the feet down. Rolling. Pull your knees into your chest. Bring your hands underneath your knees. And we're going to kind of come up to a balance. Okay. Just hold that balance for a minute. Keep thinking about the length at the top of the head. Find the legs. Reach for the arms. And then we'll take the legs down. Sit back a little. Extend the legs out. We're going to pick up the right leg. I'm going to sew my hand
like sewing, kind of. I'm going to take my hand underneath my knee. My leg that's long on the floor is going to flex. Sit as tall as you can here. Here's the position that I'm doing. I'm like this. You could be like this also. Okay? Whatever flexibility you have today. What's important is that you have to imagine that there is a hard back chair behind you or a wall. Extend 1. Extend 2. Extend 3. Extend 4. Extend 5. Stay. Walk your hand up to your ankle or, the lower part of your calf. Stay here, bend the elbows. Drop your head down towards your knee. Breathe. One more deep breath here. And then rise up. Lift. And we'll walk down the leg. I'm going to point my bottom leg and point my top leg and reach both legs away from my center. And reach both legs away from my center as I walk up. I'm going to actually try flexing my bottom leg, see if it makes it easier. A little bit. And up. Pushing the legs away. I'm telling you, that's the secret. You gotta activate those legs away from you. If you're pulling your legs into your chest here, it's going to be impossible to come up. So maybe lower your leg and climb up. See if that helps. Stay here. Cross this leg over the knee of the leg that's down on the ground. And let's just do a little twist. Take a deep breath. Push down with the back arm, lift. And come back to center. All right, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Pull that knee into your chest. You're going to extend and bend 5 times. 4, keep lifting. 3, lift. 2, don't sink when the leg extends. I don't actually care how high the leg goes, I just don't want you to collapse. Then we extend and hold up here. Ooh, let's pull the elbows and bring our nose as close to the knee as possible. Take 2 deep breaths here. Keep reaching your leg long up and away. And then rise up. Walking down the leg, hand over hand. Take that leg away from you just a little bit. Curl that tailbone. Maybe flex that leg that's on the floor. Activate this floor leg. Walk up. And down. We got one more. All right, here we are. Last one. Go down. Take your time. No need to rush. Then this foot is going to bend to the outside of your standing leg. And we're going to twist. Take a deep breath here. Lift the spine. I'm using my back arm to push down so that I can lift my spine higher. And then come around. We take the legs out in front. All right, so if sitting like this is not comfortable for you, if you have tightness, I'm just pulling my pants up. You could roll your mat up and then sit a little bit higher off the floor. You could sit on blocks. That would work also if you have some yoga blocks around or some books. We're going to flex those legs. Feet. We're going to flex the feet. And I want you to take the arms out to the side like a T. We're going to feel the lift up to the crown of the head and twist. I'm going to twist to my right with a little extra pulse and then back to center. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, twist, little extra pulse and back to center. This is my 3rd time and I'm going to pause here. Bend the same side knee and twist a little bit more. I'm hugging my knee into my chest and my chest into my knee. And then I'm going to keep my twist as much as I can. Extend the leg and the arm. And then I'm ready to go to the other side. Inhale, exhale, twist, a little extra pulse. Inhale, exhale, twist, a little extra pulse. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, twist, a little extra pulse. Pause here. Slide that leg in. Grab it. Lift the spine. Hug the knee into your chest. See if you can twist a little bit more. Flex your standing leg. And then reach the leg and the arm out in that full twist, and then come back to center. Arms down at your side and walk your hands back behind you. Lift your chest, take a deep breath. Open, and then release. And then again, open, and then release. This might just be what you do today. Nice chest opening. If you want to move forward with me, we're going to bend the knee, and we're going to push up. And take it down. And push up. I'm really activating my long leg as much as I'm pushing down with this bent knee, leg, foot. Really push and imprint the foot into the floor. And take it down. Slide the leg out. And here we go. 3 times up. And down. Standing strong into my standing leg. My long leg reaches. Let's do one more time. If you're too close with your hands, it's impossible to get up. So lean back, get back there, and then up. All right, you may choose to repeat that. 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. If you're moving on, you're gonna open the chest and we're gonna lift the hips and lower 6 times. That's 1. And lift. Open the chest, zip your zippers. Don't lead with your belly, right? You gotta lead with your hip bones and zip your abdominals in. What's that, 2? We got a ways to go. 3, 4, 5, squeeze, and 6. Stay here. Open that chest. And rest. All right. Hop forward to the front towards your feet. And then bring your hands here. We're going to roll back and kick the legs overhead. And then come forward and slide hands and legs out. Inhale. Kick. And slide back forward. Inhale. Taking it over. Exhale. You want your hands down because you want your hands to help you. Push with your hands to get your legs over. Bend the knees as soon as you need to. Yeah? So pull your knees in, push with your arms, kick your legs over, and then bend your knees to roll up. Right? I mean, it has to be a little bit, it has to be fun. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Now, if your mat is really thin, like if you just have a yoga mat, that could be a little bit intense on your vertebra, but if you have a nice thick mat, that is delicious. All right, so what's next? All right, so we're going to do side kicks. So with side kicks, I tend to use my mat to kind of line myself up. My hips to the back edge and my elbow up here to the front corner. Yeah, so I'm on a long line. Pull the knees in, zip your abdominals up, right? So, make any kind of adjustment you need here. All right, so stacking hip over hip. We're just going to open clam shell style, up and down. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now float the heels up, pause here, and 5, and 4. Squeezing here, 3, zipping, 2, and 1. Take everything down. Extend your legs straight out. Well, it's not straight out. It's actually to the corner of your mat. So now I'm straight, elbow to hip, and then my hips are making this angle. Take the top leg hip height. This arm, I call this the kickstand arm. You're going to press that kickstand arm down into the floor. It's going to help you stabilize. Zip up through your abs as much as you can. We're going to 5 kicks forward. 1, and take it back. 2, I'm pointing my foot. I'm going to keep it pointed the whole time. You can get fancy and flex point, flex point. 2 more. I'm focusing on how to zip my belly up as my leg goes back. That's my abdominal moment right here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Stay. Extend the front arm. Hold it. Breathe. Reach your back leg. More, more, more. Make an X shape and then bring it all together. Now this leg is going to turn out. It's like the inseam of my pants are facing you. 5 kicks. Up. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stay here. Bend the knee. Let the knee come down towards the inside or inner part of your knee. And hold it here. Open that hip up. And little taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay here. Lift and take the foot back. I want you just to let the toes sort of touch the floor very lightly. And with your toes, you're going to make a circle. 2, 3. You got to keep that knee open. 4, 5. We're going to go the other direction. Around. You got to keep the toe light so that it doesn't sort of get stuck. Mine's getting a little stuck, to be honest. Whoops. And then hug that knee in. And kick the legs out. We're going to go around to the other side. So again, we're just lining up with the mat. I'm taking my elbow to the back edge. My hips also. I check. I bend my knees in. And stack my hips. Hip over hip, knee over knee. And 5 times. We're clamming. 1 and 2. Here we go. 1 more, I think. And now we're going to float the heels up. Keep the hips really still. 2. Squeeze here. 3. Zip your bellies. 4. And 5. I'm going to just kick my legs out so that my feet are at that front corner. Pick up my leg, zip my zipper, and kick. And reach. And kick. And reach, zipping the abdominal wall up and reach, and kick, reach. Oh, I didn't count at all. I'm going to call that 5. And then, oh yeah, stay here. Zip your zipper. Like there's your belly. That's belly to leg connection. Squeeze your buttocks. We did all that hamstring buttocks work earlier. Find the booty, reach the arm out forward, breathe. Keep zipping your zippers. Breathe. Extend, extend, extend. And then bring it all together. We're going to turn that top leg, find that inner seam of your pants, and roll it so that your thigh goes up. And that presents itself. Kicks up. 1, 2, 3. I keep trying to keep the rope. I think that's 5. Stay up. Bend the knee. And bring the toe to the inside of your bottom leg's knee. And we're going to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We pick it up. We take it back behind. And here's where we circle. It's a small circle. Like probably smaller than a basketball. But you got to keep the knee open. I don't want you dropping down and making the circle here. That is not going to work your booty. Trust me. You got to get up. There we go. Now go the other way. Got to open it. I know, right? Your foot might get stuck on your mat. It's happening to me. And then hug that knee in. All right. Kick it out to come up to a sitting position. All right. So now it's time for the teaser. Oh, yeah. That is what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to tie my shirt up. That's your small break. And lay down on your back. All right, so how are we going to start this? We're going to take the one leg out. And your palms are up. The first thing we're going to do is pick the head up and look at our foot down there. And then lift the leg up and hover. And take it down. And then again, foot and head. So I want my eyes and my toes to be at the same level. It's easier if you have a mirror. Head, lift the leg. So you might be here today. This might be where you're at. Try the other side. Curl forward, pick up the leg. And take it down. We're going for 3. And down. And third one. And take it down. All right, switch again. We're taking it a little higher this time. We're actually going to take it all the way up. So check it out, try it out. If it's not working for you, go back to this position, okay? We'll call that like version A. And then, oh, something else that might need to happen. This leg might need to kind of scooch out. You'll see it happen in my body, I'm sure. But I just did, so it might not happen this time. But curl forward, eyes and toes. Eyes and toes at the same level. And 3 times. This is 2. And take it down. I'm still stamping down for this leg, just so you know. I'm trying to anyway. I'm staying anchored here. Switch. Try the other side. And lift. And everything up. And then take it down. So eyes to toes. Toes and eyes lift. Let's do that one more time. Head. Look at your toes. Pick it all up. All right? All right, we're moving on. Okay, we're going to pull the knees into the chest. We're going to try kicking the legs out and bringing the chest forward. It's a little bit like this roly-poly thing that we did a little while ago. So we have to kind of pick it up. Oh, find your balance. And then take it down. So you can stretch your legs out. Or keep them bent. It's your call. It's your choose your own adventure moment. Go out. Come back in. One more time. Go out. Come back in. Is that 3? I don't know. I lost count. Stay here. All right. Are you with me? You're going to lower everything down. And then you're going to try to pick everything up. 3 times only. And take it down. This is your full teaser. If this is not working for you, pick any of the options we just did and do it 3 times. More. And last time, up. Bend your knees. Put your toes down. Walk back onto your elbows. I'm going to just kind of cup my hips with my palms. I'm going to walk my toes in and pick my toe. Actually, yeah, just walk your toes in. I'm going to draw my belly down as much as it'll go. Go down. And then we go across 1, across 2, across 3, pause. Notice I'm like off this hand, right? But I am leaning into the other hip. And I'm going to extend my legs. And then bend. And then we go across 1, 2, 3, kick it out. And 1, 2, 3, kick it out. It's called the can-can. 2, 3, kick it out. I didn't make it up. 2, 3. It's a real Pilates exercise. And 1, 2, 3, kick it out. And rest. All right, come on up to a sitting position. Extend those legs out. Okay. Whew. I'm going to take the arms, lift, big stretch again. Lift the hip up. Take a deep breath here. Hold. 2, 3. And lower it down. All right, we're going to crisscross. Right leg over left, just like this. The hands are down, actually a little bit behind you. We're going to do boomerang. So the legs are going to squeeze together. You're going to go up and over. You with me? Okay, here we go. Lift the legs. Roll back onto your shoulders. Open, close. Bring the legs together. Find your teaser. Bring your arms down. Hook them behind. Lower your legs. Lift your arms. Circle around. And then come up. I'm going to move forward just a little bit. All right. So notice we did the crisscross. Now that I have my other leg on top. So squeeze the legs. Lift. Roll over. Push down with your arms. Open, close. The legs are parallel to the floor. Okay, here we go. We're going to roll down. Pick ourselves up. Find our teaser. Bend the elbows. Reach behind. See if you can dive your head down towards your knees as you lift your arms. Circle around. Stretch. Roll up. We're going to do it one more time. Push down to lift the legs up and over. Really recross. Come forward. Bend the elbows. Oh, lift. And circle around. done, we're not done. I just thought you needed a good job. Okay, so, because that was a hard little sequence. So come up onto your knees. I'm gonna come more to the middle of my mat. And my knees are hip width apart. I'm gonna take this is my right leg. I'm gonna take my right leg out. And I'm gonna do a side bend. Breathe here. And then I'm gonna take my left arm to the floor. I'm gonna take this hip and I'm gonna move it forward. My foot is parallel. And I'm gonna take my arm up. You could take your arm over and give yourself a nice big stretch here. Breathing. Whew. And then take the arm up. Now take the arm behind your head. And here's what we're going to do. We're just going to lift and lower 5 times. 2, 3, zip your zipper. 4, 5, hold it up here. And we're going to try to bicycle the leg. I'm taking it back to bicycle it front. Take it back to bicycle it front. And then reach it long, take it down to the floor again. We're going to extend the arm. We're going to slide the leg that's in the floor out. Tuck the foot under. And breathe here. Side bend. And then put that knee down. Come on up. Let's do the other side. So we take it out. We're going to do a little side bend this way. Breathe. And then open. Take it over. Find the floor here. Breathe here. Take this hip. Shift the hip to the front. Zip your zipper. Bring the hand behind your head. Oh, actually, we did this big stretch first. So, big stretch. Push the floor away. Drop your head down. Just let your arm go. And then you should feel a big stretch here. I'm fully flexing this foot that's long, and I'm pushing that heel away also. Okay, take the arm up. Bend it, take it behind your head. Be strong in your arm here. Pick it up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 5. I'm going to bicycle back and then kick it forward. Oh, this is really hard. And only 3 times. Kick it forward, bicycle it back, and kick it forward, and take it down, pick it up. Oh no, go back. I'm sorry. All right, stretch the arm out. Going to take the bottom leg and slide it long. Side bend. Push the floor away. Breathe. Woo. Good. And then put the knee down. Pick yourself up. Great job. And that is where we're going to end. Of course, you could do that little side bend sequence a few more times if you wanted. But that's where I'm calling it quits. Thanks for moving with me today, and I will see you very soon.